know how men have stopped chasing modern women, and modern women are surprised that that's the case. Once a man approaches a woman and she tries to play hard to get, or she rejects him expecting for that man to come back, well, hey, let's check out this video from Modern Dating here. She couldn't believe that the guy she rejected didn't try again.
I have a question for the ladies, because this past weekend I experienced what it was like to reject a man and have him just walk away. No, come on, baby. No.
She couldn't believe what happened after she rejected a guy. She expected him to try harder or even beg for her attention, but his reaction left her speechless. He simply walked away without making any effort to insist, and that unexpected response made her feel uncomfortable. As always, she thought he would try again, but it didn't go as expected. He was no longer interested.
Bring back men who beg.
Begging? Boy, I better not catch you up here begging for no pussy. The age of chasing is over. Nigga, consent is everything. If you gotta beg, she don't want you. Don't do this. My young men, do not listen to women like this. They're gonna set y'all up for failure. They're gonna set you up for failure. I seen a woman spit some great advice. She said, why are y'all chasing women when women don't run from the niggas they want? You don't gotta beg a girl to do something she already wanna do. So why the fuck are you begging? It's coercion. No means no, and if the vibe is off, the vibe is always gonna be off.
Those days are over. We woke up. If you're begging, she already said no. Why would we beg for a bill? You talking about simps? They're out there, respectfully. We ain't begging, we are the prize. With all due respect, we are tired. If we have to beg, then y'all don't want us in the first place, and that's fine. I rather just work and have my peace. That was a great response, and I agree with his perspective. There is no need to beg, and if she's showing signs of low interest, it simply means she's not interested. So at that point, we just let it go. It doesn't make sense to try to convince someone who is not on the same page. It's just not worth it. There's one thing he said that I want all of you to keep in mind when dating. It was advice he also received from a woman, and this is what he said.
I seen a woman spit some great advice. She said, why are y'all chasing women when women don't run from the niggas they want?
This is a powerful life lesson, and those who choose to apply this principle while dating will find themselves in a much better position, as they'll be more likely to engage in fulfilling relationships. This mindset will help filter out those who are just playing games or aren't serious. So, always keep this in mind when interacting. She wants a guy she has already rejected to keep chasing. But why would a man do that? What's the point of pursuing someone who's clearly running away? It makes no sense. I suppose she's looking for candidates to place in the friend zone. The goal is to get the girlfriend experience without reciprocating the same energy. But that's not going to happen.
Okay, so that woman was saying that men that big, she wants men that big. You understand, I think with so much advocate on the relationships, men have come to realize that simping doesn't serve them well. You can have money, and then you start dishing out this money to women, and you're giving money, attention. Let me not say money. You're giving resources and time to women who are not doing the same, or women that are not into you. It's simping, and it doesn't serve you well. If you are chasing women out there, they're not gonna love you because they already love men that don't chase them. And when you approach a woman, she rejects you, thinking you're gonna try again.
Oh, I'm not interested.
Okay, no problem.
Wait, that's it?
Huh?
That's all you gonna say?
Did you want me to say something else?
I mean, no, but guys usually keep trying, get mad, call me out my name or something.
You wanted that?
No, I was just pointing it out.
Oh, okay. That's it?
So you just gonna go about your day?
Yes. What do you want? Do you want something?
I'm confused. Are you healed or something?
Walk away, bro.
No. Did you want me to chase you?
No, you just gave up so easily.
If somebody tell me they're not interested in me, I'm not gonna keep trying. Like that's how people get hurt.
Okay, but applying pressure is a thing.
Yeah, I apply pressure to people that want me back.
I bet you different. I think if a man wants something, he gonna go after it.
I do go after what I want, but that want has to want me back. I'm not gonna be chasing after the rejected. That's stupid.
Never chase a rejection. It doesn't want you and you won't die. Try the next person. If she rejects you, move on. When a woman finds a man attractive, she doesn't play games. She makes it clear to him that she is attracted. I wish I was that confident. Chasing after rejection? This is another example of what happens when simps give modern women unrealistic ideas of what to expect. The reality is that most modern women no longer understand what's right or wrong when it comes to approach. Their repeated interactions with simps have confused them, and now, even when a man displays a high level of maturity in his interactions, they perceive it as abnormal because it's not what they're used to. Most women are accustomed to men chasing them, even after being rejected. Those guys don't mind begging and going the extra mile just to get their attention. That's why they're shocked when a man simply moves on after being rejected. Suddenly, they question why he isn't chasing. Now something must be wrong with him because he gave up too easily. But what they fail to understand is that this is a different kind of man. This is how real men behave, something unfamiliar to many of them. A confident man doesn't play those games. As soon as he senses a lack of interest, he walks away. He won't waste time or energy on anyone who isn't serious.
You actually shift the power. You know how always men determine or control the relationships, and women on the other end control sex. So if you start simping for women, you're actually giving up that power to control that relationship. Because what will end up happening is you have so much interest in that woman, those who call them maybe higher interests, than she will have towards you. You will do so much for her than she will ever do for you. Even in consideration or decision making, whatever situations it's happening, you find that you might be able to be considerate as much, but she may not be. And that woman will leave you at some point the moment she finds a guy with less interest than she does. If the guy is sort of maybe shown a little bit of interest, she's gonna leave just in a flash. You understand? And if you are a man also, you're trying to settle down, this doesn't help you, because you'll be the man that will be begging that woman to settle down. Imagine you are the man begging a woman that you should settle down. Why? Because you gave up that power to control relationships. Why? Because in the first place, you had shown so much interest and you have invested so much emotions, resources, time, and it's going to be hard for you to cut your losses. It's not easy to cut losses when you've had that much investment. Why? Because you made a mistake by showing much interest and simping for that woman. I hope you've learned lessons, maybe, if this has happened to you. And let me see in the comment section if at any point maybe you had invested so much in a relationship in a woman that showed less interest in you. Let me know in the comment section, and how you managed, after realization, how you managed to get past that. And what advice can you give to your fellow men?
I have a question for the ladies, because this past weekend I experienced what it was like to reject a man and have him just walk away. No, come on, baby. No trying to coax me into anything. So ladies, have you experienced this? I would love to know in the comments what your experience has been from rejecting a man.
So you encountered a real high-value man? Now you're kind of interested. I'm not a woman, but every woman that has rejected me has experienced me just walking away. Is this a question for the women that claim men are no longer men because they give up at the first no? I don't blame her for that reaction. This is simply something she's not used to. But over time, it will start to feel normal, especially as more men come to the realization that chasing someone who is not interested is pointless. I want you all to notice something important about this video. Did you notice that what happened was so significant that she felt compelled to make a video about it? I wouldn't be surprised if she's now interested in that guy. Now she wants to know more about him. She's wondering what gave him the confidence to walk away without hesitation. How could he just leave without trying to convince her that he was the right choice? If they ever cross paths again, I wouldn't doubt that she threw herself at him because now her interest has likely skyrocketed.
Because rent is your duty. I could spoil you, buy you gift. That's it. That's different. But I won't pay your rent.
Why you not paying my rent?
I can't.
Why?
What am I doing? I don't understand. I'm going to wake up one morning.
You're taking responsibility of your girlfriend.
No, you're not my responsibility. My daughter is. Your father should be taking care of you.
He is absolutely correct, and this mindset is becoming more common in today's dating scene. The issue is that some women want the benefits of being a wife while only holding the title of a girlfriend. And what makes it more interesting is that usually they are the first to claim that they won't do certain things because they are not wives yet. But as he said, it's not his responsibility to pay her rent. He's already covering his own expenses, so why should he pay for another adult who lives in a separate household? It would be a different story if they were living under the same roof. At the end of the day, every capable adult should be responsible for themselves.